Back to another video. Today's video is going to be me turning a normal, I'd say around, a little less, probably 2.5 pounder instead of a 3.5 pounder axe head into a Viking axe, or at least a Viking style axe. Also, you guys do in fact have a new battery in there, so you should last a little bit longer if the battery's fully charged. It's about 100, what was it? Let me see real quickly. It's about 100 mAh less, and about 5 Wh. I don't know what that means. Well, 0.5 Wh, I should say. So, let's get started. Holy crap. I might want to put my glasses on, shouldn't I? This is actually a pretty good bit. I don't want to destroy my bit on the first day of using it, so I'll oil it a little bit. Gosh, this is a thick part. I'm also keeping all these scrap chips right here for a project I'm doing here in the way later in the future. So, there we go. Try to keep as much chips as possible for a project I will eventually do. About a decade or two, I'll say. Yeah. I think that's a rough estimate of a good time for a project to be finished around here. I might want to, oh, this is dot. Probably too much right there. Okay, I have found that these bits like to get bound on that very last bit of material. So I am most certainly not going to push my luck here, so I will not try to continuously do that. Come on. Thank you. No damage. Okay, we're good. For now, that is. Okay. On to more holes. Hopefully without blowing up my bit. That would be bad. So all the rest of the bits I have are some crappy bits. and then bits that are too small, or a bit that I don't even know if is even metal bit. It certainly worked last night.
Pretty slow. Alright, chip shaving here. I think I have this up too high. I'm gonna remove that because that's even fast enough to go flying. Badly off sensors. Holy frick. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that. I think that's a good idea. Best for me and you. You guys did not like how that looked. And it is truly awful. And the red starts getting sketchy. Look at that. Please. Oh, I do not like how it feels.
Exactly what I meant.
How the hell did that get so off track? Okay, let's see if that's any better. This is scary. And I hate it. Oops, hold on. Okay, go through. Yeah, so.
Look at the line I have right here. Look at the line I have over here. That's not right. That's definitely not right. So, I have it must be cuckooed somewhere.
Let's find out with my miniature pen level where I had it wrong. So, move this over. It's all nicely lined up and everything. Right, yep, right there, okay. So that is way off. This to be level, I'm going to need less, me doing goofs. So, in fact, I think what I'm going to do is interesting stuff idea. Ow, that hurt. What if I take a 1/18th bit and slowly but surely progress up from that? I think I might just try that because I haven't really tried out these little mill bits yet, so let's see how that goes. I forgot I didn't hand tighten as usual. Now, I probably should leave it a little bit loose inside, so then when I do hit those spots where it just flings the axle around, it'll just spin in the chuck. I think I might leave it just a little bit. I think I'll hand tighten it for now, and then worry about all that other stuff later. So, just add a little bit. How that comes out. That's way off level. Not me being very scientifically right or anything, or, machinery right or whatever. Just me, someone who wants to try something doing it. So I'm going to do it. This is not going right for the eyeball. So, probably not well done. Okay. Something had destroyed the tips. Yeah. Could be that. That through. There we go. Reasonably not horrible, so
Well, I finally got that chunk out. Now all I have to do is sand it, put it back on the handle, and it should look pretty nice. However, it's this back piece that's going to possibly be bothering me. I don't think I like the, well, I love how it looks. Beautiful, just like a Viking axe I would want. But this piece is possibly a bit too big. Especially for the use I wanted it for. I wanted it to be a mid between a hatchet and a full-size axe. So hopefully it'll feel lighter once I'm done grinding away all this and putting a nice edge on it. I honestly think it's this part up here that's making it kind of off-put. So, well, at least I have a bearded axe head now. Now I just have to grind away all that. Look at all that. Maybe a quarter, maybe 1/8 to a quarter of an inch to grind off all up around here. And it's very hot because I thought it would be a smart idea to heat it up with a torch. Plus, I was sawing on it for a good, I don't know, I want to say an hour, unlikely, but I think an hour, because I came out here at 1 and now it's 3:47, so possibly an hour, maybe longer. I have no idea. So, this has to cool because it is shockingly warm right now. Also, I will be keeping this nice chunk of steel right here. And what I'm going to do with it is into my scrap bin. I have a whole bunch of, I don't know what that is. Then I got some heavy-duty electrical wire here. Got a hammerhead that won't get fixed. I've been trying to fix that. There's a crack in it. Now there's another crack going from the middle crack to the top. Got some metal tubing. But basically, this is a metal scrap bin I'm going to be melting down eventually and turning into a block of who knows what. But back over to here. Gonna let this cool off. Gonna grind on it. But in the meantime, I have a knife handle to make this. This will be the replacement for my Schrade knife that broke last week. Because due to the fact that I'm going to have some serious difficulty breaking it, I decided, what the heck, I'll make my own freaking knife. And this knife has a very cool history. It actually, the piece of steel I got it out of was actually a tool. And I will actually be doing a bit of a history-ish video on it, kind of sort on it, but yep, so that's going to be all for this part. I will be right back to start grinding this the moment it cools down to room temperature, because I don't want to water cool it. That might possibly kind of sort of mess around with how it's the hardness or the softness. It's not soft. So I just want to let this cool down to room temperature, and then I'll start grinding on it, clean up this nice groove right here. This was actually exactly what I was looking for groove-wise. I actually originally was going to go up on a curve and then just go straight back. So it would have looked just like that right there. That would have been okay, but I mean, like, this just is so much more, in my opinion. And plus, I would have had to cut through this chunky chunk right here. This is the thickest part out of the entire axe, and I was not going to chop through that. So, yep, I think I've rambled long enough, so I shall be right back as I said, once it is cool, in the meantime, I'm going to be working on that handle. I don't know how I'm going to do that handle, so probably going to do it off camera. Because I've done 99% of the rest of the stuff on that off camera. Also, look at how dirty my hand is. My other hand is not much better, so gotta clean that off. Oily. What if I go play some fire right now? And that won't do anything, right?